Greetings, everybody. My name is Jared Taluki. I'm the U.S. history teacher at Michigan Center High School and also the Washington, D.C. trip coordinator. If you don't know, Michigan Center High School for about 10 years has done a biannual, so every other year, Washington, D.C. field trip. It's optional. You do have to pay money out of pocket for it, but it's an awesome trip where usually the first week of summer, approximately, we will go to DC for about a week, see the Smithsonian's, a bunch of monuments, all kinds of awesome stuff. If you're interested in exactly what this trip entails, I'm also attaching another video that goes over and kind of highlights the whole trip. Okay, now this message is intended for all current eighth graders or the class of 2025, I believe it is. So it'll be for the 2021-22 school year, this upcoming school year, it would be the current freshmen. All the students in that grade, plus any of the parents, are the ones that this message is intended for. Now, we had an issue this year. If you haven't noticed, there's kind of a pandemic going on and all kinds of restrictions. So we were scheduled to go this year, the first week of summer in 2021, all right after school gets out in about a month. However, because of all the restrictions, we were debating, we were either going to have to cancel the trip this year because about half of the things on the itinerary we wouldn't be able to see, or what we decided was a better option, we're going to postpone it out for a year. Now, that kind of messes up our biannual schedule, and we had some of the students that were already enrolled and parents, because parent chaperones are welcome to attend as well, had to back out, and it dropped our numbers to about 50, 55 participants. Ideally, we want to be up in more like the 80 to 100 range. So I'm sending this message out to let you guys know, I'm giving you about a year advance notice that this will be your grade's opportunity to go on to the Washington, D.C. field trip. I hope you share this with your parents, share this with anybody else that it might pertain to, and spread the word on it. I will attach on this post, and I also have them. So all you'd have to do is shoot me an email to my school account, and I'll get these forms to you. But I'm attaching the registration form where it clearly explains how you go onto the BrightSpark website and you'd create an account, and then you can start making payments and reserve your spot. I'm also including the updated trip itinerary because it was postponed out, and now we will go the first week of summer in June of 2022. It'll go through, that itinerary has everything on there that we would see. And also, again, if you check out my second video, where that video was made before the trip got postponed, but basically everything on the itinerary, everything that I go over that you'd be able to see in DC will still be the same. We're keeping the itinerary the same as what it was, just pushing it back a year. And then there's an optional insurance form, just in case you had to back out for any reason, even like a day or two before, if some family emergency came up. If you buy the insurance, you'll get refunded the full amount minus the cost of the insurance. So, but that's optional. So I hope you consider going. Again, my name is Jared Taluki. I'm the high school U.S. history teacher here at Michigan Center. My school email is Jared, Jared, Taluki, Tylutki, at mccardinals.org. And also, I have a Remind 101 sheet. If you're interested in getting on the text updates, shoot me an email and request that, and I'll get you the information. And then if this helps at all, my personal cell phone number is 517-740-0862. If you need to have any questions or want to talk about the trip further, give me a holler or shoot me a text, and we'll set up a time where we could talk about it. So again, if you have any questions, come see me. All the registration materials are included. And if you're interested in the trip, which I think it's an awesome experience all around, and it'll tie into a lot of the stuff you would see there will be incorporated into high school U.S. history when you eventually get this class, or my class, which would be usually for everybody like freshman or sophomore year. So I think it'd be valuable in terms of your social studies education as well. I hope you consider coming. And then also, if the costs are kind of high for you, we will be running some fundraisers next year, do a raffle ticket sale. So that might help out as well. All right. Take care. Hope to see you on the trip.